And I beat Fallout 4 on 1000% of the game's speed, no jet, no vats, no guaranteed legendary drops on survival mode. It's going to be quite a challenge. I start my morning skincare routine. And then got bothered by some Jehovah's Witness.
Whatever you're saying, I'm not buying. No worries, sir. No worries at all. You can't know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency. I should rush. Maybe I don't want to talk to you. No. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I really don't want to tell you. So because of your family service to our country, precious commodity, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. I'm a little bit. Oh, of course. This will take you clear for instance in their lives are life. Total atomic annihilation. Not going to, come back some other time. Come on, hon. It's just a little paperwork. I'm coming out, and it's done. I said no. Fine, you say yes. Splendid. Splendid.
I attempted to make a melee build, but it doesn't really work out. I picked the name Alvin after that raccoon guy.
Wonderful. Let's get to it. Just walk us over to the vault. Thanks again. For you and Sean, no prizes too high. I have my moments.
Sean starts freaking out. The Great War starts and I battle with the slippery controls.
Stay safe, buddy.
And I die before the game even starts. The next time I make it into the vault.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. We love you too. I love you. Both of you. Hold on!
Then my wife gets custody of Sean. I nearly died of the first rat roach.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Luckily there is a water fountain nearby. Unfortunately, my water fountain-based strategy needs some work. And then the real difficulty of this challenge was apparent. And changed tactics to sink drinking. I left the vault and went to Sanctuary. The high-pitched voices were funny at first, but they get old really fast.
They did. They kill us. Someone stole my son!
I find the special book and pick something actually useful. A rad roach broke my arm. And then I built my own water fountain. I level up for the first time and take big leagues. I get dog meat to summon the rats while I hide in the gas station. Then I get bit by blood bugs. I level up again and take blacksmith. I went inside the Museum of Freedom. And then the real difficulty of this challenge became apparent. And tried my luck with some Molotovs. One of the most irritating things about this challenge is that the game constantly loads in the terrain to catch up with me. It happens constantly. After eating nearly everything in Concord, I went down to Abernathy Farm to steal their crops. I was having doubts about my melee aspirations after the first school encounter. At this point, I already abandoned my melee build, so I'm really glad I put all those points into strength. At this game speed, you accumulate rads really quickly, which cut into my limited food supply and gave me diseases. I waste all my fusion cells on Ron staples. And for good measure, all my 10mm ammo. I'm pretty sure he ended up being essential. I buy a hunting rifle from Trash Can Carla. I put a scope on it, but it's impossible to use. I carefully picked off each raider. Then I find some more food, level up to 4, and took my first rank of sneak. I cleared out the last of the raiders. Preston was useless as always. Put on the power armor and face the Deathclaw. Helping Trudy gets me to level 6 and I take a point of intelligence.
I can't wait to see the crow's feet on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open. You got things covered here. It's gonna take me out of the level
I clear out Walden Pond and take the only guaranteed legendary I'd ever use.
Yes. Yes.
I tried to help the Brotherhood at the police station. I think I killed like one ghoul.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Then I level up to 7, take armor, and find a laser rifle. Then I start the ArcJet quest, but Jance would not cooperate. I start out for Diamond City and the game loads me under a bridge. But it doesn't matter because I die anyway. I lock in and get to the city, and then the game crashes.
Sound good? Let's go.
On the second attempt, I successfully enter Diamond City. Now I have access to doctors, so I don't have to use right away like a peasant anymore. I get a bunch of food, which never regrows again for some reason. I visit the detective office to find Nick, level up to 8, and take another point of intelligence. I do Piper's stupid quest. I clear out Hangman's Alley, which would be my settlement for the rest of the game. The audio at this speed really likes to bug out. I think it needs to catch up to the game speed. I level up to 9 after exploring Boston. And then Swan puts me in my place. I level up to 9 again and finally take Gun Nut. Then I upgrade my weapons and finally go back to help Preston. The Raiders in Concord are really impatient. I slowly whittle down the Deathclaw's health. I spent every 308 round on the Deathclaw, and then I had to finish it off with my pistol. Then I finished the tutorial. Then I fix up Sanctuary for the Minutemen, level up to 10, and take Rifleman. Then I start clearing out the Triggermen, which was going better than I thought until I died. The second time went a lot better. I pick off the Triggerman on the next floor, level up to 11, and take another rank of Rifleman. The remaining Triggermen outside the vault were easy, but storming the vault was a challenge. Particularly this guy with the baseball bat. But I got lucky after a few attempts. And then the game crashes. Then the next time he just dies somehow. I have even more difficulty in the next room. With a little bit of patience, I just wait till they fall asleep. Little by little, I was making progress. Until Dino was my last obstacle. Then I try to just stay out of the way and let Nick do the rest of the work. Eventually we met up with Slim Shady and I carried out my bomb threat. I steal the key to Kellogg's house and get trapped in an infinite elevator.
Nice.
Then I broke into his house.
When it stopped beer, 44,000 bucks, and cigars, San Francisco sunrise. That's a high blood. Say something.
And I was off to Fort Hagen.
Dogby, get the scent, boy. Take me to him, boy. Take me to Sean.
I made it to the fort and Dogmeat would not stop yapping. Shut up! I thought the Triggermen were a challenge, but Fort Hagen was a real struggle.
Hello? Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning. Hostile sensor emissions were detected. Overactive sensors, nothing more. Please come out. Scanning. If they return, I will be ready.
I couldn't pick them off one by one because they were all grouped together in a tighter space. They also had more health and moved faster and were more perceptive. I kept trying for a while, but it was just impossible. I would have to get better gear and more levels if I really wanted a chance. Then I lost hours of progress as this one stupid raider.
But the loading zone on Tremont is for buses only. We like to congratulate rather than on the main area.
I almost died trying to clear out the Corvega plant. And then I get jump scared by a sentry bot. After 5 or 6 tries, I kill Akak and take the satellite array.
This is bullshit.
I level up to 14, take Charisma, and find a game-changing weapon. I easily snake up on this raider. I was getting pretty good at the game. Then I level up to 15 and finally take Lone Wanderer. After hours of searching, I find Old North Church to get Ballistic Weave. The ghouls inside gave me a lot of trouble. I missed 11 out of the 12 shots on this ghoul. After throwing 5 Molotovs, I finally get him. I'm so glad it was worth it. I also find a staggering submachine gun, which is pretty good. Eventually, I made it past the ghouls and met with the railroad.
Who the hell? But before we go any further, answer my questions. If we're done here, why don't you tell me who you are first?
Then I started tradecraft, fell and then died. We made it to the descents and I was disintegrated immediately. Then I just took a step back and let Dika do most of the work. Then he steps on a mine and kills us. After a few more deaths, we make it to the loot. I got a hazmat suit and some stealth boys, which would be very useful later on. Then I turned in tradecraft and level up to 16. I went back to Hangman's Alley and built a rad scrubber. I didn't even have to depend on the doctors anymore. I get the dead drop and escorted the synth.
Hey, alright. All the nice work from the agent types.
I was running low on water, so I went to Beantown Brewery to get a bunch of bottles. In total, there were probably like 50 bottles. I upgrade my rifle. Then I complete Boston After Dark, level up to 18, and take another rank of Lone Wanderer. I complete Sunshine Tidings for Pam. And then I finish the final quest and level up to 19. And I finally got Ballistic Weave, which I couldn't even use because I didn't have any fiberglass. I was clearing out the federal ration stockpile when I actually found the best weapon.
Nice and quick. You can turn up your bed. Scared, huh? You should be. Oh, I know you're here. I'll fight you. I swear I must be going crazy. Show your face. I dare you. Don't need to hide. I'll be over soon. Stand up when you turn up, you're...
A violent hunting rifle would be huge. And then I lost it like 10 minutes later because I panicked and tried to walk all the way back to Hangman's Alley when there's a save point right next to the ration stockpile. I was pretty pissed off. This crazy glitch happened where guns just stopped working for some reason. I thought I was immune to traps, but I guess the ones in Jamaica Plain are just different. I find a stupid brat in the fridge and he gets me killed.
I will just get upstairs alive.
around this time, the scrapbots started spawning into the game and terrorizing the Commonwealth. I put together a sweet set of combat armor. I blow up a bunch of ghouls and take agility. Then I clear out the raiders in the Corvega plant. Then I turn the quest into Preston, who is standing in radioactive water.
Have you heard of the Quincy Massacre? Take your time. You guys came from Pricey. Did Mama Murphy? I was there to home. I'm really gonna clean them up. I'll do it. Good.
Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way.
I stop some muggers.
Come on. Alright. Be reasonable. That's as reasonable as I get. And if I don't, you die. Any more questions? Here. Yeah, it's all here. Fine, you can go. That's what I heard. Someone's wiping out games.
Cleared out a high-level group of raiders and leveled up to 24. And I get stuck in a phone booth. After one more dungeon, I was finally up to level 25. I used both my levels on armor and gun nut. I put a suppressor and a 50 caliber receiver on my rifle, and finally got ballistic weave on just the hat. Then I felt like I was prepared enough for Fort Hagen. With all my levels and gear and everything, the synths didn't really put up much of a fight. And fighting Kellogg was pretty anticlimactic. He must have had cataracts or something. And the Brotherhood show up, and I get on with the rest of the game. I went ahead and killed Swan. Then I had this bizarre glitch where I would just take rads forever for no reason. I do this stupid memory thing.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news, I think.
Then I visit the glowing sea to find Virgil. I start clearing out green tech and level up to 27. Green tech was actually pretty easy, at least compared to Fort Hagen. I only died there like a couple times. And I find a weapon that was really good, for real this time. The new freezing hunting rifle made quick work of the rest of the gunners. The Courser was really easy, even though he has like titanium legs or something.
Get over here. Get over here. You. Come here. You've been following me. Get over here. You've been following me. You. Come here. You've been following me. Get over here. Are you here for the scent?
I take his little brain to the railroad.
Encryption algorithm.
I try to get on the Pridwin, but I forgot I'm not even a Brotherhood member yet.
Excuse me.
I have to go back and complete the ArcJet quest, but Dan still does not want to cooperate. I end up just running all the way there and wait for him. Obviously, ArcJet is super easy, and then I join the Brotherhood. I level up to 28 and take Mr. Sandman. Then I insta-die like a minute later and have to do everything all over again. I get on the Pridwin and immediately fall off and die. I start to clear out 4 strong for the Brotherhood. They fly around for like 10 minutes, but I can't hit anything. After a while, the vertibird crashes, which resets reality for some reason. I don't end up surviving for very long. The second attempt I wasn't as lucky and I died in the crash. I decide the vertibird is too risky, so I just take a swim to Fort Strong. Then I fall through the bridge, get shot, and die. After about a dozen attempts, I finally clear out all the mutants.
Come on, sooner or later! Gonna find you soon, human! Oh no!
Then they all spawn back in, but it's marked off on the quest, so whatever. The mutants inside the fort were way easier to deal with.
Goodbye soon, you win. Come out, here, fight.
Then I flew back to the glowing sea to build a teleporter. I spent like 20 minutes trying to figure out why I can't build a stupid thing. I should have known it can't be placed over carpet. Then I teleport into the Institute, level up to 30, and max Mr. Sandman. Sean goes catatonic and I have to reload. I find the FEV lab for Dr. Lee and recruit her to the Brotherhood. I hate Proctor Ingram. I build Liberty Prime's stupid magnets. I level up to 31 in max Rifleman. Then I find Liberty Prime's nukes and get a little closer to finishing the game. I had a surprising amount of trouble dealing with Paladin Dance. So I put him down like the dirty clanker he is.
If you leave here without finding your orders, I'll be forced to carry them out.
I finally did something with the staggering submachine gun I found like hours ago. I cleared out the railroad. It was nice of them to analyze that chip and give me ballistic weave.
I think I'd be so quiet. Maybe they're still here, watching us. Well, I don't see anything. I think we're okay. What just happened? Maybe it's over. Don't come back. Please, don't come back. Howard! What the? Think they got off? Huh? What the? Where'd you go?
hate vertebrates. How is the Brotherhood this useless? I end up just waiting for the building to load in. Then I grab the keycard and enter Mass Fusion, which would be the final challenge of the game. I grab the agitator and get instantly vaporized by turrets. So I would have to use a stealth boy. And then I had to deal with a sentry bot, who probably killed me more times than any other enemy in the game. This was the closest I ever got to killing it without cheesing it. I try using a fat man, but it doesn't really work out. I only ever land this one shot. After 13 deaths, I said just screw it and placed all my mines. Of course, it still wasn't enough. The mines didn't want to cooperate either, and would sometimes just fly into the ether. Finally, it was enough, and Ingram finished it off. Then I had to deal with the Assaultrons. I tried to see if I could just run past them, but that wasn't gonna happen. How does this even happen, man? It turns out the Assaultrons are pretty strong. So I had to go back out in the Commonwealth to find more mines. And I find a really cool gun, too bad it's way too late in the game to actually use it. This Uber is getting 1 star. I'm just trying to get home. I finally got enough mines to deal with the Assaultrons. If Ingram would just get out of my way. I got the sentry bot easy, but I only got one Assaultron. The next attempt went about the same. Then the other Assaultron literally just disappeared. I don't know what happened to it, but I'll take it. And then I can't actually leave because the Assaultron is alive somewhere. I finally managed to kill all three with Ingram's help. Then it was time to activate Liberty Prime. As you can guess, Prime did not want to cooperate. It was like herding cats all the way to the Institute. Then we stormed the Institute, which was of course super easy. Look, it's a miracle, Sean can walk. I leave behind my creepy ChatGPT son, which makes Ingram mad for some reason.
You're not Sean! You're not Sean! You're a robot. And you think you're real. Alright, you're telling me that kid die? He's your son. He's a simple one. He's a really good one. Hey, we're talking here. Absolutely. Let's get out of here. Detonation site. Now we have to should be quiet site.
Then I blow up the Institute and finish the. This was a pretty rough challenge, especially in the beginning of the game when I was really struggling with food and radiation. Although sleep I would never be able to tackle, and I was almost always overtired. I don't think things would have been possible without settlement crops. I died 372 times. That's less than the other two games, but survival made the deaths way more annoying. The sniper build made things pretty fun, but also frustrating, and I wish I wouldn't have wasted all those points trying to make a melee build. But I did have quite a bit of fun with this challenge.